Looks like there's a brand new Sony IP in the works by From Software that is supposed to succeed Bloodborne by the codename Velvet Veil. Yes, a successor to Bloodborne, not a sequel or anything like that. Sort of like how Dark Souls was a spiritual successor to Demon Souls, and how Elden Ring is a spiritual successor to Dark Souls, and how Bloodborne is a spiritual successor, I guess, to, I don't know, Demon Souls as well. There's a lot of these games, and yeah, this looks like to be the one for the PlayStation 5, being made by From Software, of course. This is a rumor. It's coming from the same person that talked about Dark Souls Remastered and Elden Ring before those titles were even announced many years back. So there is some credibility to this. Again, it's an anonymous source. I wouldn't hold my breath. Just hope for the best. You know, with the success of Bloodborne, I can see Sony doing another IP with them, so we'll see if it's true. But with that being said, guys, we're gonna move on to the next thing. Well, looks like Cyberpunk 2077 is indeed coming back to the PlayStation Store on June 21st, according to the officials over at CD Projekt Red. The game will be coming back to the PlayStation Store and be available for purchase again, hopefully. Obviously, if Sony approved it, that means the game is patched up enough where it's not as horrible, because the reason why it was pulled down was because Sony doesn't really like to give refunds, and the game was not received very well due to a lot of bugs and just broken down game that just didn't really play properly like it should have been after years and years of development. So yes, CD Projekt Red is returning Cyberpunk 2077 to the store, and Sony's allowing it later this month. So yeah, there you go, guys. Let us know what you think of it, and if you think it's a good idea, or if they should have waited a little bit more. With that being said, we're moving on to the next thing. If you want more Zelda remasters, you're in luck, because Wind Waker and Twilight Princess are apparently ready to go to be released anytime now, but they're doing Skyward Sword first, simply to drip fit the fans, and you know, all the way up to the Breath of the Wild release date, or the sequel, that is, of course, because the game is aiming for 2022. It's going to be coming out most likely 2023. You know, Nintendo didn't seem to be confident in that release date, as we all know, and this is coming from Andy Robinson from VGC, who's an editor over there, who's also another reliable source, and that's what he's saying. He's saying that more remasters are ready to go, and they're just waiting to see what happens after, you know, Skyward Sword releases, and if they need to release more or not in between now and Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. With that being said, we're moving on to the next thing. Looks like Sony is allowing public testing, or limited public testing, with their future PlayStation 5 software updates. The program is now out. You can sign up for it and see if you are selected. If you're selected, you will be able to test out new features and new software firmwares and whatnot for the PlayStation 5 when all of that stuff rolls around. Pretty cool, I guess. I'm not sure why they're doing this. I guess stress testing, more bug fixing, more bug reporting and whatnot. So I guess that's pretty good for Sony. Microsoft has been kind of doing this for quite a while, because I guess they just want to do the same thing, because it just makes more sense to involve your community's feedback a little bit more in your upcoming updates. So yeah, let's just hope there's not going to be any system breakage this time around, Sony, okay? And thank you guys so much for watching this daily news bit. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and I will be seeing you very soon. Peace out and have a good one.